Formulas and functions are at the heart of Microsoft Excel's power. In this tutorial, I'll help you get familiar with them. Let's get started here in Microsoft Excel. An Excel file is called a workbook with multiple tabs in it. Each of these tabs are called sheets, and we can add and remove more of them as we wish. Let's switch to the second sheet by clicking on it here at the bottom. We're currently working in what's called a spreadsheet. Spreadsheets are blank canvases of rows and columns. The rows are on the left side and are numbered, while columns are the vertical lines that you see here with letters above them. When rows and columns meet, this forms cells. Cells are these individual little boxes all over the spreadsheet. Cells can hold data we type, as well as formulas and functions to work with that data. Let's type our very first super simple formula in Excel. Let's just do a bit of math. I'll double click in the cell and type a basic formula, just 4 times 5, and press enter. The spreadsheet shows the result of 20, but behind the scenes, the original formula can be seen in the formula bar. Excel is printing the calculation, but the formula is still here. We could always double click in a cell and adjust that formula later on. Next up, let's switch tabs again and practice an Excel function. Functions are powerful ways to work with data, and Excel comes with plenty of them built in. Feed data to functions and Excel will run its magic on the data. The average function is a great example of this. To write a function, I'll start typing the equals sign and then type average and open the parentheses up. Now, instead of manually typing an average formula by adding and dividing, we can use Excel's built-in average function. One of the ways that we can type Excel functions is right inside of it. If I put in 1, 3, 5, 7, for example, and close the parentheses and press enter, Excel will return the average of those values in the cell. Again, clicking on the cell shows that it's still in the formula bar. But another way that we can use functions is on data that's already typed in the spreadsheet. This is how you'll usually do it. Over here, I have a list of numbers and I'd like to average them out. I'll go ahead and open up another average formula, and then I'll click and drag my mouse cursor over the data to select those cells. I'll close the parentheses and press enter, and Excel returns the average of those amounts. Now, we're using that function on data that we've already got typed out. Functions can work with data you type right inside of the formula, or data we've typed somewhere else in the spreadsheet. To keep learning more about functions, keep reading the tutorial to try out 10 more. I'm Andrew Childress for Tuts Plus, and thanks for joining me.